Welcome, binary traders. We just went long here on the euro. The signal here, it's going to expire in about 3 minutes. Let me get that up. I also took a long on oil. There's my two positions. I've got a long on the euro and I've got a long on oil, both $200 each. So we've got the expiry is here at 15:15. So I got about 2.5 minutes. So oil's looking very solid. Just pulling it up over here. I've got it on another chart with another system, or with a similar system. So a pullback on the euro. But anyway, let's see what happens. Euro's in the negative right now, but we'll see. Got to hold on a couple minutes. You can see it did hit almost its full target. Okay, binary traders, we lost on the euro, and it was just a shame. And but we won on oil, so we're about 50-50 there. Let's go take a look at that trade again. The trade was really solid. It was just unfortunate that it had this pullback right before our expiry, and then of course it rocketed off. It's got another long right here. We've got about 4 minutes to go. I do have the EJ that I'm trading. I'm in a short. So again, that would be, if you're going long the EJ, or if you're going short the EJ, that's the same as going long the euros. Again, dollar weakness. So we'll see what happens. Looking pretty solid. I may make one final trade here and call it a day on the euro. Let's get the euro ready to go. The question will be if it breaks this high. So I'm just going to wait and see. We'll get this all geared up. Do another $200 bet. And again, we've got about, we've lost our time. Expiry 1600. So we waited we couldn't quite get it. It's too close now. We'll see what happens, but with the euro going up, that should be good for our yen put in the money. And this will bring us to positive for the day. It was an unfortunate non-farm payroll day. Then the news was as expected. And so when you get as expected, you get chop, volatility, some spikes. So it's really a tough trading. It's almost, if you see that, just pass. So good. All right, this is nice. So you see the euro's going up, the yen is going down, dollar weakness. So therefore, this should expire in the money. It's a shame we couldn't quite get this one. I could have, if I'd have just been kind of at the ready, I could have had another one. I've got another minute and 20 seconds. And as you know, a lot can happen in a minute and 20 seconds. So again, this will be the final trade of the day. We are positive for the day, and I'll give you a review of non-farm payroll. Okay, we're back. The yen trade, the short, did win. So we had a $200 win there. The euro trade, we also had that loser. Again, that was one that didn't quite make it. But I had my oil winner that I mentioned. And then we had the other first euro right at the non-farm payroll, a loss. That was a $100 bet. So with the 2 wins and 2 losses, the other $100 loss on the euro, we netted $30. Like I said, there are several other trades that I could have gotten. We'll go over those in a minute. But again, I'm positive for the day. And it was not a very good non-farm payroll. I will give you that much. So this long I just missed on the euro. This was a very nice long could have had there. That obviously expired right here in the money. Going back on the charts there for a little bit, this was the loss, the euro loss. Okay, going back, this was a very nice long. Had I been looking and ready to trade it, would have been very nice. Expired well in the money. Before that, there was a nice short. This was about an hour after the U.S. Open. I was going to wait until the U.S. Open at 9:30, and then kind of you give it some time there, and then decide what's going to happen. So here about an hour after the U.S. Open. You've got two very nice trades here I didn't take. There was no trade here because you couldn't get in sync. It had already hit target. Going back, this was the U.S. Open. There was a nice short just before the U.S. Open. You can see right here at 27, and it would have expired in the money. No trade here because obviously it already hit its target. So again, just after the open, this trade might have won. Came at 38. The short expired at 45. So right here it expired. So it looks like it could have been in the money. Again, that's right at the U.S. Open. You got to see if you want to trade that. So again, then we had our non-farm payroll announcement. The first loss. I tweeted this trade long. Again, everybody was kind of expecting it to be bad. It was a little bit worse than anticipated, but just slightly. And so then, obviously the anticipation shot it up, and then it immediately sold off, and it just could not recover. Even though it did then come back up the next 15 minutes and pretty much got close to the entry that I had, but right there at the 9 o'clock hour, but wasn't quite able to deliver. And then, of course, on the yen, this was my yen trade right here, a short, perfect setup, and took it, and it went down and expired right here at 45. So, again, a very nice trade there. So that's the expiry. So anyway, excellent trading. For starting off with a loss and a bad non-farm payroll, no activity to jump on board. You can expect some chop. But we'll be back next week and have, again, if I can win every day, I'm happy. Good trading.